this year are just phenomenal. A lot of those play fake looks. How important is the quarterback selling the play fake, and is there an art to that?
Yeah, there is, but it starts with our running game. And really the coaching point there would be for him to make it look as much like a run as you possibly can. So when you are play faking, trying to get that ball in the running back's belly and making it look just like the runs look, and that's a big part of what we do. It's a big part of what a lot of teams do, but we put a lot of time into it. It's coached with great detail, and it's just not the running back and the quarterback, it's the line really selling it as well. So I think it's one area that we've certainly improved over the years with, but there's still some room to grow. But it's a big part of our offense, and credit to the guys that understand how important it is to make those play action passes look like runs.
You're always so complimentary of Nate and his ability to get Jared ready. Then obviously Jake comes in. You guys kind of on short notice decide to go to him. So what do you like about him in that preparation role and his ability to help Goff now that you've seen it in the regular season?
Well, it's not just Jake, it's Hendon as well. We've got a very good room, and Jake came in late and did a good job against the Steelers, I believe it was. He's a smart kid, good player. But I tell you, Hendon's right in the mix as well. Their responsibility, obviously, is to certainly get ready each week, know the game plan, and over the course of the week, give the defense a good look, and to always be ready. But as far as helping prepare Jared, it's Jake and it's also Hendon, and I appreciate those guys because they take a lot of pride in it, and which is good.
What does that tell you about Hendon, that he can be a voice? You know, as a young guy who hasn't played a lot in the NFL, that he can add some value in that regard?
I'll tell you, you know what, he's it has added a lot of value to a young man that has an amazing amount of value as it is. He's getting better every week, and I'm not just saying that. He really is getting better each week. He's getting some reps, some live reps. Of course, he's running the majority of the scout team, but we're doing some 2-on-2s and putting him in some situations where he's executing very well. And you just see the growth on the field and in the classroom, and we're real excited about him, obviously.
How much pressure does Zimmer's scheme put on Frank and Jared to kind of get that right, that double A gap blitz? They're sending guys from kind of all over. Just how much pressure this week do you guys face trying to get that all blocked up?
You know what? I'll just say this: there's Coach Zimmer's defenses always present a number of problems. You know, that double mug look. We've seen that, of course, from him. There are other things that we're focusing on because we know when you play a Mike Zimmer defense, you're going to face a defense that is very sound. And they play fast and they play hard. And you have to be on your toes. And it's one of the things that we communicate to Jared every week. Listen, even though you haven't seen it maybe in the last 4 games, it doesn't mean it's not coming. And so naturally you look at not just this year with Dallas, you go back and look at some different things, of course, and you study this coordinator. And but listen, there's going to be something that happens out there that we have not scripted or we haven't practiced against. And that's just because you're facing a defensive coordinator that's very bright and has had a lot of success in this league.
There's so much pressure that goes into playing the quarterback position. All eyes are on you all the time. And just talking to Hendon, he said he was putting way too much pressure on himself all through camp, and not having fun, letting mistakes build up. How important is that?
He said he wasn't having fun. Our quarterback room's fun. We were having fun. We weren't having enough fun, apparently. Sometimes I think we have too much fun. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
But how important is that for a young quarterback to just kind of relax and not put too much pressure on themselves to their development?
It's very important because I think for a young quarterback, you have to realize that you are going to make mistakes. And when you do, it's okay as long as you learn from those mistakes. He did a lot of really good things in camp, but he made a lot of mistakes as well, which were good learning opportunities. And some guys don't handle that very well. I thought Hendon handled those situations very, very well, because you see a mistake that he might make on one week, and the next week he doesn't make that mistake. That's growth, and we saw a lot of that from our young quarterback, and that will only get better. Nothing really bad happens on the football field for a young quarterback if he learns from that, and he'll continue to learn. So, yeah, he was putting some pressure on himself, and he was having a tough time moving on to the next play. dwelling on, that interception or that bad series. But he's growing. He's getting better each week, like I said.